Hi, it's Dr. Mann, OBGYN and lifestyle medicine. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about grain mills. It's one of my favorite subjects. I was on the phone today for 36 minutes with Pleasant Hill Grain. I don't have stock in their company, I don't get any benefit out of it, but they're so incredibly knowledgeable. I spoke to a woman there named Cindy. I think I've spoken to her before. I called up because I made a decision that my grandchildren need to have access to freshly milled flour. And the young families are struggling, and if you say to them, take $400 and invest in a grain mill, they roll their eyes because so many other things are pulling them, all their bills, etc. So I made up that I want to get each one of my daughters a grain mill for a gift. So it's never the right time, but today I decided that's it. I'm not waiting anymore. So I called Pleasant Hill Grain and we went through the whole thing. I have a Como Fidibus, which I'm very happy with. There is a Como Mio, which is essentially the same machine, but the casing is not as glamorous. It has more plastic, but the functionality is exactly the same, and it's a little less expensive. It looks nice. So I'm talking to Cindy. We're just kind of talking about all things, comparing different kind of grain mills that they have for sale, and it's very clear to me that the Como mills are probably the highest quality and you get the best value for your money. They're actually manufactured in Austria. So we're talking and finally said, okay, give me a Como Mio. And then she says to me, okay, they're on back order till August 30th. Well, today is August 8th, which means they're back ordered about 3 weeks. And that led to another discussion about home milling of grains and how gargantuan it's become, especially since COVID started. I did not get a grain mill because I'm a prepper. I got a grain mill because I know the freshly milled grains are incredibly healthy, and since I have a tendency to be overweight, I really wanted to get the most nutrition. I wanted to extract the most nutrition out of the grains that I eat, and in fact I also buy sprouted grains. I'm not advising the general public to buy sprouted grains, but that's actually what I do. And I have my favorite recipe, which is using whole rice starter and then 1/3 whole grains, freshly milled, which I divide in half between hard red and hard white. And then the 2/3 is white flour, but it's half spelt and half kamut. And this makes the most delicious sourdough bread that my grandchildren eat. All of them eat it. Whoever likes sourdough, they eat this bread happily. So I'm very, very motivated that my grandchildren should eat a healthier diet. And bread is one of the worst products, ultra processed, devoid of nutrients, a few vitamins thrown in to prevent vitamin deficiencies. And we eat a lot of bread in America, a lot of wheat products, and I'm very, very motivated that they should eat organic, whole grain. One of the best ways for families to use whole grain, freshly milled flour is not bread. It's in the pancakes and the waffles and the muffins, because these are soft foods and may have a touch of sweetness in them, and children love these types of foods, and it goes very, very well with freshly milled whole grain. So we finished our conversation and I put my card on hold to get this mill. And I'm looking forward to this because my daughter has 7 children, poo poo poo, as we say, and she goes through a lot. And this is also a way to economize, because once you make the investment, you're pouring grain in, out comes flour, and you get this boost of nutrition for your children, this incredible boost. And the bigger children could just do it themselves. It's great. I will keep you posted after the grain mill comes to my daughter's house and how the family is utilizing it. Thank you.